right, so this week we went back to Netflix for our final horror-ish,
Final
horror-themed
countdown.
movie for Halloween, for a Hooligan Halloween. So we went to visit Vampires versus the Bronx, directed by Osmani Rodriguez. Basically follows three teenage boys, little boys, Miguel Martinez, Bobby, and Luis, and they live in the Bronx, and they're basically trying to fend off from invaders, which involves a real estate company that's trying to buy multiple properties, force people out of the neighborhood, and as well as like they use vampires to quote unquote get rid of people, make it easier to make their own nests. It's kind of a weird concept combining like corporate with vampires, but yeah. So where do y'all want to begin?
Well,
You
I
want to
like the
start off
chemistry
with
between the
the
boys.
three-word game?
Wasn't too bad. Oh, that's right. That's right.
all the
Yeah,
three
that's
words.
right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah. Gather three words that you would use to describe this movie.
I already got mine.
Go ahead.
By the way, this is a quick non-spoiler review, just a quick one, because it's honestly not that much to talk about.
Yeah, go ahead, Noah.
Better than Twilight.
Thank you. Someone had to say it.
That's my 3 words.
My 3 words, probably classic childhood movie.
Really?
Yeah. Like I thought this is something I would watch growing up, and I would like love.
All right, I think I got mine.
Okay, what's yours?
Pretty simple. It's just on my block.
On my block.
I could
Please elaborate.
This was
Please
a mix
explain.
between, like, this movie was just like a mix between the show On My Block and Stranger Things. Both Netflix originals for a Netflix original movie.
I don't see Stranger Things.
Yeah, I don't see
The
Stranger
group
Things.
chemistry and the supernatural stuff that was all like, it's all in like the Stranger Things room, like the way they handled all the supernatural stuff. But it was more of a comedy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I said it was a mix between On My Block and Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't.
What?
Especially the chemistry they had and stuff
Stranger
too.
Things.
The chemistry felt like Stranger Things chemistry too. And
chemistry.
Like,
yeah.
It was the chemistry and then the supernatural stuff that it delved into. It was like if On My Block were to delve with supernatural stuff the way Stranger Things did, this would be it.
And
mostly the chemistry.
This is a PG-13 movie, so like we didn't expect a whole lot of anything from the vampires. It's typical cheesy, corny vampires. No blood whatsoever.
CG hurt me.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. The special effects were really bad.
It was off-putting.
Took you out of a lot of scenes, to be honest.
But I will excuse it because of the tone the movie had. I'm willing to throw away like the bad visual effects because the whole tone of the movie was kind of cheesy, you know?
Yeah, the plot twists are pretty predictable, in my opinion. But yeah, it's pretty simple concept. 3 teenagers trying to take down these invaders. Like I said about the real estate company, which I thought was all right.
I think, like I was saying, I just think this is something. If I was a kid and I was watching, this is like a movie I would love. Like this is the kind of like the type of movies that I would watch growing up. Like the same kind of I don't know, vibe, I guess. You know, like the the way it was produced is kind of just really
just a teenage adventure movie.
Those older movies.
Basically, it was a very
It gave off a 90s vibe, like very hard 90s vibe.
Yeah, in the Bronx. What do you call it? It was so funny to me how many coincidences there were. Like there was a coincidence that this guy was here at this time. There was a coincidence that they just showed up at this time. Like, you know, I was just like, okay.
Like I said, like this was not like a super good movie, but it was entertaining enough. Movie. It was super entertaining, and I will say it was entertaining enough that I'd let a few like discrepancies slide around in there, you know.
I wasn't as into it the first half of the movie. I got more into it the second half.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the first half. The first half was like a comedy movie.
Yeah. No, I thought it was funny. I just didn't get as into it until the second movie.
Right.
I mean, second half of the movie. But no, it's pretty funny. It's really lighthearted. I think
I will say
I think most people will
one
enjoy it.
the one probably major flaw that I had with this movie is they showed their monster too early. And that made the rest of the movie feel like smushed and like muddy because they revealed their monster so early.
Yeah, a lot of cliche, like he hears something down the alley or he saw someone, so he follows them.
Mm-hmm.
When the monster's there.
Well,
yeah. You
want to have anything to say? Non-spoiler
ratings?
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll make Noah go last because what the?
What?
Excuse me?
What happened? What did you say? I didn't hear him. Oh.
What did you give Hubie?
What do y'all think?
You gave Hubie an 8.
I gave Hubie an 8.
An 8, yeah.
What the heck? Okay, I'm gonna knock this down to a 6 then, because Hubie was really good.
I can double check, but
yeah, that's why I had to double take that. I was like, bro.
Yeah, no, Hubie was really good. I'll knock this down to a 6. Well, I don't want to knock it down just because of the comparison, but
I mean, to keep your ratings consistent, it kind of has to, you know.
Yeah, you gave it an 8.
Let's just say my spoiler-free and spoiler review are gonna be different, so it's okay if I knock it to a 6.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give it a 5.
Oh, me too.
Dang.
I'm giving it a 5 because it was super entertaining, but there is just enough like little stuff in there just to be like, you know,
right?
Like something I'd watch again with my little brother if he wanted to, but it's not something that I would go out of my way to watch again.
Yeah, it's not a good movie. Like I didn't like the conveniences. Like I said, it made me laugh though. Like it was enjoyable. So some moments were very enjoyable, and the chemistry was really good with them too,
like,
which I enjoyed. But
it had its moments.
Chemistry.
Yeah, it had its moments, but I didn't think it could really lift up all that was going on.
Storytelling, you know.
Yeah, the whole storytelling aspect of it.
All right. Well, if you guys do not want any more spoilers, then I would suggest you stop here. But if you're gonna stop watching us so soon, then you should go watch more of our videos on our YouTube channel at the Hooligan Hangout. Subscribe, follow us on our Instagram and Twitter at the Hooligan Hangout as well. And before y'all leave, we do have a special short film that actually, never mind. By the time you're watching this, it would have just came out. So
just dropped it.
If you guys haven't seen it when you're listening to this, we made a horror short film and I thought it was pretty cool. So go check it out.
It's your October surprise.
Yep. And without further ado, this is your spoiler warning if you are watching on YouTube. So we're going to go and dive right into our spoiler review for Vampires versus the Bronx.
All right, so I kind of wanted to point out what made me laugh because I think some more of the like insults made me laugh. Like I wrote them down too. Like whenever they first saw the vampire, he was like, "Hey, stop right there, Mozart."
Bro.
Oh yeah,
it made me laugh. Like they had some funny ones.
Yeah,
bro, some of their one-liners before they did stuff were super cringy. Like after he killed the one that looked like Mozart at the end, and he was just like, "Take that, suck face," or something.
Oh,
I was like, why did you do that?
Exact line.
I was like, stop.
I also like the like cliche how the vampires they'll come out to different shops at night and they'll be in these like old timey clothes, like they look like old school vampires, and nobody says a thing. They're just like, oh, it's just a normal person.
Oh, just normal.
Yeah,
I'm sorry if you hear some rustling on my mic. My cat is trying to get my food.
Wow.
No, I didn't hear anything, but yeah. Let me see what else. Father Jackson, his name. Father Jackson was pretty funny.
Bro,
who was
that? Was actually my favorite character in this entire movie.
Oh yeah, no, he was so funny. The part where they found the nest and their phone starts ringing and then like the vampire's eyes like shot open.
Yeah. Dude, I wasn't expecting them for some reason to just to be sleeping right there. I don't know.
I didn't expect him just to murk him like right then and there. Like that fool really
Dude,
climbed
those
up and
boys-
said, "All right, my turn." Womp.
What I thought was gonna happen was I thought the vampire was gonna like open his eyes and then like
Me
try to
too, nah,
attack.
he just
but
straight clapped him.
he just straight up killed him in his sleep. But let me see.
Okay, what did y'all like? What is like the top moment for y'all? Number one moment for
That
y'all.
was so funny.
The top moment.
Um,
Oh, you know what? I like the whole old school trope where the kids they know there's vampires, so they go back to the basics. Like, oh, well, they should be afraid of crucifixes, garlic.
right.
You can't see them in mirrors. We should get this holy water. Like, I like that they did that because like they're kids. Like, what else are they gonna do?
That was actually my least favorite part of this movie, is that they fell on
No.
those tropes super hard.
No, I didn't like the
okay,
stereotypes.
it's
I just
not
thought it
that-
was funny how they used them.
I say it's not that I hated that they did that. I'm hated
Yeah.
that they did that and it worked. Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
that's the part
Because
that
I like
triggered me.
I like that they were kids and they like like you read in books and media like, oh well, they're afraid of this stuff, and yeah, and it actually worked. Yeah, exactly how you said it. I thought it was, like they're so innocent, like that's the only thing they know about
And also,
vampires.
this isn't my
Right.
like favorite part, but like one of the better parts was whenever they killed Tony, and Tony was like, "You'll never get the kids," like just as like his final act. He was like,
Aw,
That
he
was
like
pretty
one of my
cool.
favorite characters, and then he was like, "You're not gonna get him, sucker."
I didn't want him to die, but I knew he was
I
gonna.
was so sad when they killed him. I was
Dang.
like, "No,
I was
don't
like,
do
"Oh,
it."
no,
And I was
please."
like, "Bruh."
Okay. Wait, I have a question. Okay, this is at the very end though.
Mhm.
So when whoever kills that final vampire, he used the bat that Tony had, right?
Yeah, that was cool.
But it
yeah.
wasn't broken. Like it was just a regular bat that he shoved into like her stomach. Like
I thought
how
it was
hard
It
broken.
was broken.
was
I
it?
thought it was. I
Yeah,
thought
it
it
was
You
broken.
sure?
broken. Yeah, it was
I
broken.
swear it was.
It showed
Oh,
half the
okay.
bat was off.
That's what I thought too. Yeah.
I
Okay.
thought it was
Because
funny
I
how
was
he,
like, what the heck? How hard did he have to
he was
do
like
that?
cavalry riding,
What
speared
the
it.
heck? Yeah.
He
I
said, "You're
thought that
meant
was
to
a
me."
weak ending for it too. I
It
like
was really bad. What I
thought it
hated,
was super cringy, and like the way they did it, like he just drove his bike into her. Like there was no like fight or anything. Like he was like fight,
what
bonk, dead.
what I hated about the final act was, I mean, obviously it was predictable that the girl's a vampire too, but how she got the key back and she got that ancient quote unquote ancient powder or whatever, the ashes, and so now she has this all powerful dust that can turn anyone into a vampire, and she doesn't use it, and when she does use it, it don't work.
It took a year
Like,
and a
what
half
was
to
the
bite
point
someone.
of that? Yeah, like
Yeah,
what was
she's
the
like,
point of that?
I'm gonna bite you now.
Oh,
Like,
ooh,
Like,
I'm mad.
I got some magic dust. Oh,
The
but I'm
part
not going
that-
to use it for the movie.
The part that made me mad was whenever she was gonna bite him, and instead
Yeah.
of biting him and finishing him off just right then and there, she completely was like, "Screw this kid! I'm gonna go fight the kid on the bike." Instead of finishing, it's
Yeah,
like,
that I
wouldn't it
said.
have been
That's
more
what I said.
evil to like chomp the kid and then make the kid fight
Yeah.
out, like fight it
Yeah.
out amongst each other.
So I was watching it with
Yeah.
my brother, with my little brother, and he said the same thing. He was like, "Why didn't he bite it? Why didn't she bite him?"
exactly.
Like, I mean, it makes sense
I
because
was
it's like
so
a kid
confused.
movie, and
I don't
because
even
she had
care.
all the leverage. She had all the leverage
Yeah,
with him and saying, "Oh,
everything.
don't get closer, I'll bite you." She sees someone run towards her. She's like, "Let me throw him away real quick."
Yeah, exactly. Instead of being like, I'm gonna snap his
movies
neck
and stuff do
if
that all the
someone
time,
comes at
though,
me.
and I hate it.
And then someone came at her
Bad
and she
movies.
didn't smack, like he was like, if anyone comes near me, I'll snap his neck. And then
Yeah,
no one
yeah.
does it. But when someone does, she doesn't snap his neck. She's like, eh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
I mean, this is a bit picky, but the chemistry was really cool between the boys, but I didn't like the acting from like anyone else.
I didn't like
Yeah.
the love interest that they threw in there.
Yeah,
felt the chemistry.
Yeah,
there
that
didn't
was very
match at
forced
all.
and
That was
weird,
like
and
super forced. You could
no.
tell the actor wasn't feeling it either.
it didn't even
And she
work.
was so
'cause in
much
the,
older, wasn't she?
I don't know.
Like,
like
She
it.
just looked older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like in the end, like they did the whole like they're about to kiss, and she's like, "Oh, don't kiss me."
Yeah,
It's
And I was
dumb.
like, "Yeah," I'm like, "That's stupid. This whole thing is dumb." I think my favorite character was Luis, the kid with the glasses.
Oh, for sure. 10 out of
Luis
10.
is funny.
I loved him.
Yeah,
I loved him.
I like him.
Let's see.
But I
here.
didn't care for the other guy.
I did
The one
not like
working
what
with
they were
Henny.
doing with Bobby. I did not like what they did with him at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like everyone else was
very
goofing off, having a
weird.
good time, and he was just over here trying to stay away from like guns and drugs and stuff.
And he was like, "There's like no reason for it. Like,
Right?
there's no reason for that whole side plot." I don't
And
know.
is it just me, or since they're like old school vampires, like they absolutely like they do not go into the sun, but they were going to invade the block party, which at the end the block party was in broad daylight.
Yeah, that might have been a stylistic choice.
It's weird.
So it was just like, okay,
I don't know.
I didn't understand. So that one guy, he wasn't a vampire, but he wanted to be.
Mhm.
But why did they like close the windows and door and everything? I didn't understand that.
Because there were
because
Like
he works
other
with vampires.
Yeah, there are other vampires
Well,
in the
They,
office.
but they only closed it when he walked in.
Yeah, but remember the blonde girl was there too, so she's probably there already or something.
Maybe. And then why was he already so far up in like the rank? You know, like what the heck? He's not even a vampire.
already
He's already
showed-
high up in this hierarchy.
They explained that he's
They
he's a
explained it.
human servant. He's
No,
like
I know.
literally
I don't
like they literally, and that's why I thought the whole concept with the real estate company was like it's different, but it was kind of weird to me to bring that in with vampires.
Yeah.
I don't think it worked as well as I thought it would.
What?
So I didn't think it worked as well as I thought it would.
Yeah, and and it was weird because I mean I get it, it's just entertainment, but like they want to control just the Bronx. Like, is there any other vampires in the world? Like,
Well, it's like Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
it's funny. Yeah,
He's like, I'm gonna take over the entire tri-state area.
Frank Polidori, is that his name? He
Polidori.
Polidori.
The whole
But no,
movie.
so he worked with the vampires the whole time and just
Right.
did their bidding basically to be one. That's how they said it.
And then the whole movie just went so fast. Like
Mhm.
you know, like
So I wish they
everything
didn't
just seemed
reveal the
fast for
vampires
some
right
reason.
off the bat. Because they revealed the vampires right off the bat. So the entire time you knew it was going on. They should have kept it a little bit hidden. Like they
Yeah.
revealed it
Yeah.
They
to
also
everyone super soon. They should have kept it just to one person for longer.
they
Yeah.
also did the little trope where where the parents don't believe the kids.
Yeah, I was okay with that. I liked
We
that.
don't believe y'all. Yeah, it was funny. No, there's no vampires.
Yeah.
I think I don't even know what my favorite part is. I like the part where Tony, not that he died, but whenever he looked in the mirror and she wasn't there, and he was just like,
Yeah,
"The real."
that's a good part.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, I'm out of bags. Sorry." That's. I don't know. I really don't know if I have a favorite part,
Yeah,
to be honest.
I think that.
I like the part when they were in church. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. Part.
And they're like, damn it, they took my Sprite.
Oh yeah.
That made me
yeah.
laugh.
Yeah. Not my Sprite again. That's all I got.
Yeah, honestly, that's all I got.
I think that's it for this review. Let's give our final ratings, boys. Anthony, you said yours were
Sticking to
subject to
mine.
change.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to 5 actually.
All right,
A lot
so
lower than the beginning.
Unanimous 5.
it's a unanimous 5. I think that's fair. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either. It was tolerable, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not my
It was
cup of
entertaining.
tea. Not my cup of tea.
It was entertaining,
Yeah.
but
It's
it
also
wasn't
not-
like
It's also not made for us, you know. Like it's got a different audience, but
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it can't be a good movie.
yeah.
that's fair. Yeah. All right. So if you guys made it this far, once again, thank you guys for watching. Leave us a bomb review. Clearly, if you listened this far, you had to like something about it.
Thanks for joining a Hooligan
yeah.
Halloween this year.
Yeah, we look forward to doing
Spooky.
these for years to come. And yeah, make sure if you haven't already, check
Watch
out
our movie.
YouTube.
Sorry.
Check out our YouTube channel at the Hooligan Hangout. We just uploaded our first of many short films there. And yeah, feel free to go drop a comment and critique every little second about it the exact same way we do movies. We want to feel the pain that we dish out.
Yeah, roast us hard.
So, thank you guys for watching, and say hi to your moms for us.
Peace.
Peace.